Let's talk about a quarterback who nobody rushed out to draft. In fact, he went in the 4th round. Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
And it seemed like it was a foregone conclusion that Dak Prescott was going to get a new deal with the Cowboys. And we were hearing numbers like he could be the first $60 million guy. But now it seems like those contract talks have cooled. And are we looking at the very real possibility of Dak Prescott being a free agent?
First correction, they haven't really actually started contract negotiations. It isn't that they haven't cooled. It's just that the Joneses haven't even sat down at the table.
After next season.
I just don't believe that they're going to let him hit the free agent market. And I know Dak takes a lot of grief. You know, a lot of people don't believe necessarily in Dak or the Cowboys. I happen to be on the other side of that fence. I think Dak Prescott's a hell of a quarterback.
Keep in mind, this is 3-time Super Bowl winning champion Mark Schlereth speaking. I'm about to go ahead and let him finish making his point. But y'all be sure to subscribe. We're real close to 15K, about 100 people or so. Go ahead and subscribe for your boy.
I think that guy has an old soul to him. I think he plays the game from the pocket exceptionally well. I think he throws the ball exceptionally well. I just think that that's more organizational structure-wise, the issue with the Cowboys, and less about Dak Prescott. Now, do I want to pay any quarterback $60 million a year? No, probably not. But do I think he's an upper echelon Super Bowl championship caliber quarterback? Yes.
Exactly. Yes. And again, this is coming from a 3-time Super Bowl champion. If anybody would know what a quarterback that can win a Super Bowl looks like, it would be the guy that blocked for a quarterback that won Super Bowls.
You know, we always talk on our show with Joel Klatt from Fox, the lead college football analyst.
Yep.
And he always says to me, or us, and I love this analogy, does the guy pass the confetti test? Can you see him hoisting up a Lombardi trophy and confetti fall on this guy's head?
That's great, yeah.
Again, I think Dak Prescott, you know, I think he's one of the upper echelon quarterbacks. And if you look at the NFC right now, I mean, I would argue just off the top of my head, he's the best quarterback in the NFC.
Well, Mark, you would be correct to argue that Dak Prescott is the best quarterback currently playing in the NFC conference, because he is, and the numbers back that up. We can take a look at this nice graphic here posted by Homie Law Nation, and you can see Dak Prescott since 2021, he's 5th in win-loss, he's 2nd in completion percentage, 3rd in passing touchdowns, and first in the statistic that is essentially a grade of the position, he's 1st in passer rating. I would say you would be hard-pressed to find an NFC quarterback that is actually better than Dak Prescott, and they just haven't had better teams than Dak Prescott has had. Brock Purdy with the 49ers, good quarterback. I'm not going to say anything bad about Brock Purdy. He earned a lot of my respect during this past playoff run, but at the end of the day, we all know that team is the reason that Brock Purdy was in the position he was in, because let's be honest, without a Christian McCaffrey, without that defense, would he actually have still made it to the Super Bowl? I doubt it. Jalen Hurts? No. I mean, the only other guys you could really honestly argue and give a legit argument to is someone like a Matthew Stafford, a guy that's actually been there, done that, and actually has won a Super Bowl and is still playing right now. But even then still, I think if you polled all 32 GMs, all of them would probably take Dak Prescott at this point over a Matthew Stafford, especially at Matthew Stafford's age, right? So yeah, Dak Prescott is the best quarterback in the NFC. Hell, a strong argument can be made he's a top 3 quarterback in the entire NFL, regardless of how you want to mix and match those players. It absolutely makes no sense that a large portion of Cowboys fans have gotten this delusional idea in their head that they're somehow going to walk out and find another quarterback that's ready to walk in and step into a top 5 type of NFL quarterback type of position and lead this team to a Super Bowl. I just don't see how that actually happens, right? So again, this is just the latest example of a guy that's been there, done that, has played the game on a serious level, is on a serious platform. The Stinkin Truth with Mark Schlereth is not an ESPN propaganda machine. It's his own personal platform, his own personal brand, and he understands that people want to hear genuine football knowledge, genuine football talk, and not a lot of that contrived BS the ESPN makes these guys march out there and regurgitate daily, right? But either way, add Mark Schlereth to the list of Aaron Rodgers and Peyton Manning and Tom Brady and all these other legends that have a ton of respect for Dak Prescott. I'm telling y'all, man, by the day, you Dak hating people are just losing ground, because at this point, you're starting to look like that hate is coming from a whole different place other than his productivity on the field. Again, for those of y'all in the back that didn't actually hear me and you want to bring up his playoff statistics, there's been one quarterback drafted since 2015 that has actually won a Super Bowl. There's been 102 quarterbacks drafted since 2015, and 28 have been first rounders. Only 4 of those quarterbacks have actually made a Super Bowl appearance, and only one has won. So as much as people want to talk about, oh, it's playoff, look, at the end of the day, if you're not hoisting a Super Bowl trophy, what does a bunch of empty playoff wins mean? At the end of the day, if you didn't hoist the Lombardi up at the end of the season, you lost. So it's getting real old for fans that want to come over here and talk about what someone did. Someone made an appearance. Hey, I can walk into a Gucci store too. That don't mean I'm going to buy everything on the racks. Making an appearance don't mean nothing. You need to actually leave out with a bag to say that you shop at Gucci. You can't just go to the Gucci store and look at stuff and say, I shop at Gucci. And to answer the question, does he pass the confetti test? I think Dak Prescott is probably one of the best representations of the NFL that they have currently, and he would look like a legend under the confetti with the Lombardi trophy being hoisted. So yes, he passed the test. Either way, just wanted to kind of bring this to you guys, just to kind of rub some salt in the wounds of the Dak haters, because a lot of these guys are going to have to eat a lot of their words when the Dak Prescott inevitably signs that contract extension. For those of you that think you're funny and cute, oh, what are you going to change your channel name to if Dak leaves the Cowboys? It's still going to be the Dak Attack. I'm still going to cover my favorite player currently playing in the NFL. It's just going to be whatever team Dak is on, and I'll still do some Cowboys content. But yeah, I'm still going to be the Dak Attack. That's my favorite player. It's Dak Attack till my boy is gone and he's retired, period. So y'all can eat some rotten jelly beans, bruh. Either way, we still them same old Cowboys, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Take it away, Pastor. Happy Easter.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still the ball? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.